Guys, John with Morley's Maple. Today, I'm kind of special today. We are pairing up with 45th Parallel in New Richmond, Wisconsin. We're at their distillery. We're gonna go meet Anton, and we're gonna start getting our bourbon barrels from 45th Parallel. So we're gonna go see how this is all made and the process of it all, and get some fresh barrels to make some beautiful bourbon maple syrup. So mask up and here we go.
Hey, what's up?
All right, this is awesome, man. How you doing?
Good, how about you?
Good,
Yeah,
good. This is our contact. Anton, who are you and what do you do, bud?
My name's Anton Warney. I'm from the family that actually started up this business back in 2007. I'm actually the sales manager here, and my dad started this up when I was actually in about 5th grade at the time. So
oh, wow.
It's been here for a while, about 14 years now. So yeah, now I'm full time.
Oh, cool. Yeah. It's amazing. You guys got a lot going now.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. I mean, we've done about 4 expansions now. Just added a new cocktail lounge and event space. So that whole side of the business just about tripled in production at least. So
oh, wow.
It's kind of crazy, but it's been fun.
So now it's hard to keep up.
Definitely.
Wow.
So,
what a great problem.
Yeah.
Well, I'm excited to use these barrels, but before we get to the barrels and what we're doing with the maple syrup, do you mind a couple minutes just showing us, showing off the area and the still where the action's at? Look how beautiful these barrels are. Whew, holy moly. What do we got here? What are they? Oh, we should come back to these?
Yeah, we'll come back.
All right. I get too excited. These are
Brand new.
So, how does whiskey start?
The whiskey starts, it's grain. So
okay.
Bulk alcohol, and we distill it. We actually use a locally sourced farmer. He's 5 miles south, and that's where we get all of our grain. It's from Strati Farm. But technically, it's Russmar Farms. Jonathan Strati's the owner. So,
okay.
It's a 5th generation farm. It started with his great-great-great-great-great-grandparents. And
cool.
Russell, Margaret, put the names together, Russmar. So that's how we got that one. And we've been with them for 14 years now. So
no, this ain't cattle grain here, is this? What are we?
This is going back, yes. So this will go back, all of our spent grain after we strip it from
really?
The water, liquids, goes back to the farm for cattle and pig feed.
So they're happy cows, happy hour. Yeah, absolutely. I love it, man. I love it. Cool. What do we got here?
So this is our first still we ever got. We actually got it out in Germany.
Really?
Its name is Carl. So yeah, we got Carl and we got Carl Jr. right here is what we call this one. It's the second still we got. So we've been running off this one. It's the very first one we ever got. It's a tall column still. You need a tall column still to able to make vodka. The highest impurity spirit comes up to the top.
Wow.
So
cool.
Yeah, we started off with that, and over the years we added a second still. We added a third over here. And then we got Big Martha, the large one at the end right there.
Big Martha.
Yep.
I like Martha. So, that's pretty cool, man.
Yep.
Cool.
So that's over the years we've developed those. Actually, the first 5 years of our company, we were only to that door right there. That drops right
Oh
down.
my gosh.
So, yeah.
Oh my gosh. That's unbelievable, man.
So up here you can kind of peek in. You can see the fermentation process happening right now. We probably got some bourbon and rye whiskey going on over here. So
wow.
Yeah. This will sit in this tank for about a couple weeks. You have a cooling coat on each side, lets us control the temperatures, the Celsius, and kind of play with all the science and chemicals going on. So,
wow.
Yeah.
Cool.
This is another massive fermentation tank.
Yeah, so you said. Yeah, you guys got that? Wow. Big Bertha's big.
We actually just got this in last year.
Last year? Big one, yeah. She's brand new.
Yep.
Wow. Awesome.
So actually all that grain comes in these black totes right here. The farmer comes out here. We lift it right up into this funnel right here. It's actually a scale. So we measure out how much of each grain that we put in there. It sends it right over to that end tank right here.
Okay.
And that is our mash kettle. So this mill breaks it down with 5 motors, breaks down the grain, mills it, drops it in the mash kettle. We add hot water to it, and then you just begin the whole mash process.
Wow.
So, yep.
So when your spirit's ready, then now what?
Spirit's ready
to put in the barrel.
Depends on what you're making. Today we're doing whiskey, so yeah, right after that, we strip it, and you have the liquid, and we put that into the barrel at that full proof. So it goes in the barrel about 128 proof.
Ah, yeah. Didn't know that. Wow. Wow, she's pretty strong at that point. So now, for a guy that doesn't know much like me, what do you like to typically age? How long does this stuff sit here?
So actually, our very first whiskey we ever came out with was only about 3 years old. Over the years, we were able to develop this inventory, build it up, slowly release, and stagger the aging. So it went from 3 to now we're at a minimum age statement of 5.5 years for all of our whiskeys.
5.5?
Yep.
That's a long.
And we're actually cracking 6 years with our wheat whiskey now, so yeah.
Cool.
I think our rye's actually about 5 years, 8 months at this point in time, so
wow.
yeah.
Wow. Cool. That's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
So this is a bottling line?
Yep, so this bottling line we actually got out of Italy. There's a manufacturer out there.
Okay.
So you drop the bottles down at the end here. It blows out the bottle with air, then rinses it out with water, fills it up, corks it, brings it around and labels it right here. You pick it up. Our whiskey ones we still dip in wax every single bottle. So
oh my gosh,
that we have to do by hand. Yeah, I did it for many years. Yeah.
Since 5. Wow.
It's my favorite job.
What about the barrels you're lending us? Now this, how long was this bourbon been aged?
So this bourbon was aged about 5 years and 7 months for these exact ones.
Who's counting? Yep.
And this is our border bourbon. The mash bill of this consists of about 62% corn. And then it has rye, wheat, and malted barley as well.
Okay.
So, yeah, these aged for a good 5 years, 7 months, and we dumped them yesterday, and we're sending them out today.
Yesterday. Awesome. Yep. So on our end, now we're gonna put some delicious Morley's maple syrup in these bad boys, age it. I'm gonna dump it out and bottle that and get that on market. Now I'm gonna bring them back to you. Yep. What's the plan on that now?
So after he dumps his world famous bourbon syrup,
yeah,
we're gonna take it back. Actually, Evan took that bottle right away. So, it was delicious. And we're gonna fill it back up with our bourbon again and actually age it for another about 5 months and then release our maple finished bourbon.
I'm excited to get a bottle of that. That sounds really cool, man.
Oh, it's delicious.
Oh,
We're
awesome.
excited, yeah.
Awesome. Well, I really appreciate it. It's impressive what you got a lot of work here. And we're excited to get some really nice quality bourbon barrels. And being local, we're just in luck, and you guys are in New Richmond, Wisconsin. To work together is really exciting.
Oh, yeah.
I'm glad you guys are trying the maple end, and we'll let everybody know when it comes out on both ends. And I'm looking forward to seeing a bottle, man.
I know. Well, thanks for giving us the opportunity to do this with you.
Cool. So, yeah. Cool. I get to load these. All right. Oh, these are heavy. I don't think these are empty. Oh, how'd you do that so easy? Oh, jeez. Yeah, you make it look easy. I wish they were full. No.